today is about reflecting on the year that's been and the year that's about to come. As you may know, or may not know yet, but the word Pindari actually is an Aboriginal word for from the high ground. And when Dave and I were first establishing the business as Pindari and looking for an appropriate name to change from his original business name, we chose Pindari because it sort of resonated around a number of different aesthetics with what the high ground means. So it has a geographical sense to it with regards to the Pilbara and working on the high ground where Dave's from in Port Hedland. But it also has that level of integrity about taking the high ground, and that really resonated with us. I guess it's about where we come from too, and our roots, and being able to take a very, very small business to the next level with the utmost integrity. So we really want to go back to the roots of where we started Pindari, because we know that the growth has been substantial. It's had a lot of impacts on us and a lot of impacts on a lot of you, and it's wonderful that we've created so many jobs for so many people and so many families. But I think it's really important right now that we go back to where we started and remember the roots of the business and the values of the business. So the whole concept of the Pindari Way has been developed to just remind us and help you all understand what Pindari was built on, why it was built, and how we want to go forward together, how our journey is going to be together, how we want to interact with each other, how we want the clients to interact with us, and the behaviours that we expect and that we hope you will expect from us as well. So the snapshot for 2023 was a year that's brought continued opportunities, but also many challenges. We've gone through a significant period of growth. The year 23-24 is going to be our year of consolidation, which is let's just take the foot off the accelerator and just calm things down a little bit and see where we're at and make sure that we're really only focusing on the low-hanging fruit. We don't need to be extending ourselves beyond our capabilities or beyond our risk appetite. So we're going to think very carefully about where we go from here. We've got a really good solid base, fantastic team, beautiful workforce out in the Pilbara working for us today. So it's really about making sure we take care of everybody at all levels of the business and take the time to stop and consider how we can do that better, how we can reconnect with all of our workers given the size of the company now. So we've got a 3-year company strategy and a roadmap going forward. We communicated that to everybody with a strategy on a page. So hopefully that's gone out on posters and so forth, and this is sort of the next step of that, is giving everyone a booklet to understand the values around Pindari and how we want to journey forward. And the most important thing, I guess, is, we did an employment engagement survey, which I'm very grateful for all of you that contributed to that. And I know even the guys out on site spent a long time working through it. It was very important to everyone. I'm glad they did, because we really heard you. We heard all of you, we heard all of them, and we're working really hard to try and address all the issues, I guess, that came out of that. Plus all the positives. There's a lot of positives, but there was also a lot of areas that we need to improve on. And I guarantee you we're working on it, and this is all part of the start of that journey towards improving and getting the business into a position where everyone feels that we have addressed those concerns and we are being accountable for our decisions, and that everyone's being taken care of properly. So your voice is so important to us, and when we started the company, as I said, we named it based on being on the high ground because of how it resonated with us. And it is the roots of our foundation. So no matter how big the company becomes, it's the original essence of Pindari, and very much, I guess, the essence of Dave and I, just as a couple, as a family, and just as local people living down south and enjoying having a business in the Pilbara, having the Pilbara connection and the down south connection as well is really important. You're all part of that family and that journey. And we're going to call that the Pindari Way, hence the book and the biscuits. Our new values are integrity, community, accountability, reliability, and teamwork. And they underpin the form of the foundation of the way we want to do things at Pindari. So that's the way we do things around here. That's the new message, and we really want to make sure that that goes through every level of the business, and that it's a genuine intent from us around how we want to work with our people and how we want our people to work with us. So it's a really important understanding, I guess, around those values. It's not just token gesture. Every one of those values has a meaning. So I'm just going to give you a very brief summary of each of those values. Integrity. We display the highest standards of behaviour in all aspects of our work. Community. We are a caring and inclusive organisation, empowering people and improving resilience. Accountability. Always take responsibility for our actions, behaviours, performance and decisions. Reliability. Always deliver safely, consistently and in a timely manner. And of course, teamwork. We work together as one team in achieving our purpose. We are one. So we're living the values is what really counts. So from here and our booklets and everything else that we've got in the pipeline to go forward, the aim is to live those values and make sure they count. There's some information in the booklet about support, because that's also really important. If anyone needs support or needs to talk to anybody, that's also in the booklet. So it's not just a gesture around values, it really is about the next level around how we can help you. We can be a better company, we'll work better together as one, and we're just really grateful to have you all here.
Thank you everybody, but I just wanted to make sure we keep in mind there are still people out there in the field at the moment working really, really, really hard at the moment in some really hard conditions, and as much as it's great to enjoy the year that was, there's still people that are working flat out.
So the Pindari Way launch is going to be rolled out this week on site. We're using a new format, MailChimp format, through the social media next week to launch it through the CEO monthly message. So you'll see that come out with a few photographs of what's going on with a couple of initiatives that we support at the moment. So that should be fun. And you all know, you've all read, you've all heard what this means and why it's so important in Natalie. It's taken some time, and we talk about it, we've been talking about it for a long time, so to get to the point that we can launch it today is important, but we also must remember that it's Christmas. Christmas around the corner. We forget, because we've been working so hard and our heads have been down. So for all of you, Merry Christmas. Next year, 2024, is going to be a year, as Nat said, of consolidation. We really need to settle the business down and make sure that we've got a nice stable base to be able to then take another step forward. We're dealing with challenges. If you don't know, we are dealing with some challenges, but we've got some exceptional successes in the business with what's happened this year. So we just need to keep relying on the fact that we are still good at what we do. We've got the support that we need from the owners of the business to be able to keep doing what we're doing and to keep thriving as we have as a business. So thank you everybody for your contributions. Have a Merry Christmas, have a fantastic New Year, and next year will be a great opportunity for us to really to push on again. So if you're going on holiday, be careful. If you are not going on holiday and you have to work, thank you for working during that time. I know some of us have to because we've got people on site that work 24/7, and we'll keep those people in mind.